Good day journal. You know, it's not what they will want to hear, but it's the truth. Please tell them the truth. Still, people have grown accustomed to hearing utter self-promotional BS during national news stories. They want to hear about how you made it. They want to make others feel bad or envious about not being like you. But they don't want to know what it took to get here. Folks love the glitz and glamour, but that's the nonsense others say. Glitz and glamour have never been a part of your story. You rail against the love, pursuit, and accumulation of things that rust and moss destroy. And sure, you have no financial worries today, and those who choose to ride and die with you through the lean times are sitting alone with you on top of the world. But you didn't get here by magic. You got here by leaving no stone unturned. It's pretty simple when you think about it. You are a serial best-selling award-winning author, renowned global public intellectual, Emmy and Academy Award winner. Not because a fairy godmother sprinkled you with some pixie dust. No, you live each day as you imagine because you refuse to leave any stones unturned. Yes, indeed. You turn over every boulder and pebble. No matter the size of the stone, if you encountered it, you turned it over. Leaving no stone unturned is the way you live your life. And it should come to no one's surprise that you are most apt to follow this prescription for a great life, not exclusively for your best life. No, what you individually get out of the discipline of leaving no stone unturned is secondary. Your life is an indirect beneficiary of this strategy. All the good things that have come to you have come from a willingness to leave no stone unturned regarding others. To go the distance for the greater good is another way of describing the way you apply this no stone unturned approach to life. As far as you can remember, that's how you achieved anything. Leaving no stone unturned to do what is for the greater good is how the divine expects you to proceed daily. To leave no stone unturned in the service of a thing more significant than you is your life's mission. Short and sweet. And the most significant thing in your life, besides your relationship with the Creator, is your relationship with your son. Regarding Naeem, there isn't a stone that is too heavy to lift and turn over. Concerning Naeem, there is no pebble too small to pick up to see what is underneath. For the love of a son, you would give everything. For the love of a son, you would happily sacrifice anything, including your life. So that's what you must tell them. Your success as a screenwriter and film and television producer is almost accidental. Well, unintentional if you call being intentional about finding a way to fund your son's energy consulting startup. In the case of giving Naeem everything you wanted from your father but did not receive, you leave no stone unturned. Naeem's desire to start his energy consulting firm made you kick your life into another gear. Speaking of energy, you step up your game as if suddenly powered by rocket fuel. You gave yourself a swift kick in the ass, thrusting yourself into a gear that drove many people away because they didn't understand why you needed to move so fast. The future, as in tomorrow and the next second, is still being determined. Time was of the essence if you were going to be able to write him a check large enough not to go to work for someone else, or be obligated to someone or something that did not have his best interest in mind. Done with the plantation we were, literally, or virtually, long ago. Emancipation is real. So you started turning stones over like a crazed person. Here, a stone you turn over, and a stone you toss aside. There, a stone you turn over, and more stones you toss aside. Day after day, sometimes seemingly hour by hour, as if life were a rock quarry. You turned over stones relentlessly. Folks might as well have called you the Black Fred Flintstone, as you personified the animated Bronto crane operator who worked at Slate, Rock, and Gravel Company. That's the truth, and you hope folks can't accept this truth. You are nobody but a father who wants more than anything to make your child's life infinitely better than yours. You are but a man who understands that you would prefer to give your child his inheritance now while you live and can see him multiply. Such is your preference rather than doing what people commonly do. You never wanted to give it to him when you die, when the inheritance is either too late and useless or too late and he no longer needs it. It's the truth. It's the ABCs of you. You are not good at caring for yourself or doing what is best for you. You are, and imagine you shall always be driven by doing for others before you do for yourself. Even to talk about being 165 pounds, twisted steel, covered in premium, simple sweet. Ooh, we going. Melting your mouth, not in your hands, hot, dark, sexual chocolate. It's not really about you. Yes, you say it a lot, so much that you know folks are tired of hearing it. But the truth again is that it is a reminder of what others deserve from you. You work to be in the best shape of your life so that you don't burden others with your care any sooner than necessary. So many people you know who didn't take their health and fitness seriously enough now need the routine aid of another. So many folks now cannot do what the family desires, and the family will never say as much, which is that they are a burden to them. Not able to walk fast enough or hardly at all. Always out of breath, unable to keep the active pace of those who love and adore them. A stick in the mud are many who could have remained physically capable, but selfishly self-made themselves. Limited movement and disabled people today. You wanted to avoid being reduced to the family member hobbling around, barely able to keep up or needing some device to assist with your motion. You were hell-bent on being no different from the man your child and kindergarten classmates called Muscle Daddy. Such is where the Chakadonis recitation was born. It is why being in the best shape of your life for as long as you live means so much to you. Yes, today, could you tell the audience the truth? Say to those listening, I am who I am today only because I refuse to leave stones unturned. I mainly turned over every stone because of my love and respect for the child who calls me Dad. The very love and respect that has been at the heart of every good, worthwhile thing I've done in my adult life. How did I get to be me? Through a compassionate woman. The divine gifted me a son who taught me when I thought I was preparing him to leave no stone unturned.
Reflect and write. What is your life's mission? Will you leave no stone unturned when it comes to living your best life? What will you do to improve the lives of those you love and adore? Nate's love for his son and that son's life goals moved Nate to kick his life into another gear. What is the thing or person for whom you will leave no stone unturned? Do you have something that compels you to wake each day determined to be better than the day before? What will you say when someone asks you how you got to be you? Will you be able to share that you left no stone unturned? Or will it be due to happenstance and haphazard living? Now act. Take the next 10 minutes and journal about what the best version of you looks like, feels like, and does. Be specific. Now, are you willing to move mountains to make that happen? After you journal about your best life, write down 3 stones you can turn over today to begin the process. It might be just getting moving, going for a walk. Maybe it's simply completing this exercise, thinking about and planning for the best version of you. Whatever it is, it all starts by moving 1 stone and then all the subsequent stones in your life. Now journey forward.